Now we are discussing about end-to-end connectivity in transmission control protocol using ports and sockets. First we will discuss about the ports and then we will discuss about the sockets. Host A wants to communicate with the host B. Means a computer A wants to communicate with the computer B. When we want to establish a internet connection between the two devices, we require an internet protocol, IP. But in this computer or in this mobile or in this device, we may have n number of applications. Whatever the browser we are using, we can call that also as an application. And other end, we may request some data for a particular server. So here in a computer, one particular application wants to communicate with an application in another computer. Then we require transmission control protocol. To establish the connection between the two computers, we require internet protocol. But to establish the connectivity between the two applications on two computers, we require transmission control protocol. So here, this transmission control protocol with the help of the ports, it will establish the connection between the two applications. Each application on your device, whether that is computer or mobile, each application in your device has a 16-bit unique number that is called as port ID. So this 16-bit unique number may vary from 0 to 65,535. So the binary equivalent of 2 to the power 16, which is 65,536. So these many unique numbers we can give. Now out of these unique numbers, generally 0 to 1023 we use for the well-known ports. These we are calling as server services. Example, web server. Who will assign these numbers? Everyone can take whatever the number they want, but there is an authority who can assign these numbers, Internet Assigned Numbers Authority, that is IANA. So this IANA assigns, example, web server, they will assign port number 80. And similarly, they will use the port numbers from 1024 to 49151. These are the registered ports. Registered ports means they are reserved. We can also call they are semi-reserved because they are not giving the access to users to write anything. So these ports are not giving any access for the user programs to write anything. We have 49,152 to 65,535. These ports we can use for the client programs. Example, when you are opening Google Chrome and you are browsing some IRCTC server, you want to connect with the IRCTC website. Then it will allocate any port number from 49,152 to 65,535. Your device, the application, whatever the Google Chrome you have used in, that is an application. We are not calling the website, that side the server is an application, we are saying. So here from your computer, you are accessing the IRCTC website, maybe from your mobile by using a Google Chrome browser, you are accessing the IRCTC website. So here there is a server. Here from a Chrome, a browser, we are accessing that application. Or maybe two apps, you are communicating from here, from WhatsApp, from this application on a computer or from a mobile, you are communicating with another WhatsApp application in another computer or in another mobile. So to establish the communication between these two applications, we require a transmission control protocol, and in this each app will have definitely one port ID. These port IDs will vary from 0 to 65,535, means we can have 65,536 port IDs because port ID is a 16-bit unique number. One computer, to know the address of the computer, we can track it by using the IP address. We can track your mobile by using the IP address. We can track your computer by using the IP address. But to establish the communication with the application on your computer or a mobile, we definitely require a port number. Because your computer or mobile may have n number of applications, each application will have different port number. So here, one port we use for the one application in one computer. Each port in each computer will have, means each application in each computer will have different port numbers. No two applications on the same computer will have same port ID. Now here we have application A and application B. Application A is in computer X and application B is in computer Y. Application A wants to communicate with the application B. It is not relevant to me to know what are these applications. But application A, when it wants to communicate with the application B, because it is in computer X, it has to send two details to the computer X. What are these two details? First, it has to send the IP address of the second computer. So it is sending the IP address 192.20.10.0. This is the IP address of the computer. Then computer is asking, okay, you have given IP address. Where is the port number? Okay, we are giving port number 80. Now you have given the IP address and you have given the port number. By using the IP address and port number, this computer first communicate with this computer by using the internet protocol. To establish the connection between the two computers, this address is sufficient. By using internet protocol, it will establish the connection. Data transfer, definitely it will happen by using the packets on the network layer. Now, to connect to this application, we require a port number 80. So the IP connection between the two computers, means internet protocol will take care about the establishing of the connection between the two computers. It is in the lower level. To establish the connection between the two applications on two computers, we require TCP, Transmission Control Protocol will take care about the connection between the two applications on two computers. Okay, this is about how we do the end-to-end connection by using a TCP between two applications on two computers with the help of the ports. If there is no port number, we cannot identify the application. Now you tell me, to establish the connection between two computers, we require internet protocol or a transmission control protocol? Internet protocol. To establish the connection between the two apps on the two computers, we require IP or TCP? TCP. So we are combinedly calling it as a TCP IP. We require these two protocols. First we require to connect the internet, then only we can connect the TCP. By using the TCP, we can establish the communication between the two applications.